You're getting ready to sell your house and suddenly everyone has an opinion. Remodel the kitchen, replace the flooring, paint everything gray. Don't do that. Before you spend thousands of dollars, let me show you exactly where I would spend your money and where I wouldn't. We're going from completely free staging tips all the way up to bigger investments that can actually pay off when it's time to sell. I'm Jamie Herring with the Herring Homes team at Coldwell Banker Realty, and my team and I have helped over 1,400 families buy and sell throughout the Chicago suburbs. And before almost every listing, we and our professional stager walk through the home to decide what will make the biggest impact without wasting your money. So let's start with the easiest category, the free stuff. Here are the free staging fixes. First of all, pre-pack early. That is the word of the day. You're moving anyway, so don't wait until closing week to start packing. Pack away anything you will not need for the next couple of months. If it's summer, pack away the winter coats, the boots, the snow pants, and holiday decorations. If it's winter, put away the beach towels and pool toys. Think seasonally. The more items you remove now, the bigger your home is going to feel. And if you don't have room in the basement or garage for these boxes, consider renting a portable storage container or getting a storage unit. Many moving companies offer portable storage containers, sometimes they're called pods. They'll deliver it to your driveway and then they'll store it on site for a very reasonable monthly fee until you're ready to move. And then that just shows up at your new house. It's one of the easiest ways to create more space without getting rid of all your belongings. Another tip is to declutter every horizontal surface. This is one of the biggest things buyers notice. Kitchen counters, keep your coffee maker, coffee is for closers, everything else should be packed away or hidden. Bathroom countertops, coffee tables, nightstands, the laundry room counters, desks, drawers. If it's a flat surface, there's a good chance it's collecting stuff. Mail, keys, charging cords, medicine bottles, kids' artwork, pet supplies, paperwork, countertop appliances. Your goal is not to make your home feel empty. It's to make buyers notice the space, not the stuff. As a rule of thumb, leave only 1 or 2 decorative items on every surface. I say if it's smaller than a basketball, it needs to get packed away. Another tip is to remove half of what's in your closets, cabinets, and pantries. Yes, buyers will absolutely open your closets, they peek in the pantry, they'll look inside a cabinet, and sometimes they'll even slide open a drawer, especially the kitchen drawers. The fuller they are, the smaller they look. Removing about half of what's inside instantly makes every storage area feel larger. Remember, in real estate, space sells. Something else for free? Remove dated curtains and valances. I'm going to say something that might offend a few people. Valances are like the eyebrows of your windows. They make the room appear shorter, and they really haven't been in season since the 1990s. Heavy floral valances or shades or swags, they immediately date a room and make your ceilings feel shorter. Right now, simple as in. If you have beautiful wood blinds or woven shades, leave those, but the heavy curtains and dated valances, take them down. Or if you must have something on your windows, replace them with a light neutral curtain panel. And honestly, many homes look fantastic with no curtains at all because it lets in so much natural light. Another free tip, remove your bath rugs. Bathrooms almost always look larger without those little bath mats cluttering up the ground. Take them out before showings and before photos so we can actually see the floor. Your room will immediately feel cleaner, brighter, and more spacious. Here's your staging fixes under $50. White towels. Our professional stager will bring in white towels to almost every listing. Fresh white towels, bath towels, hand towels. They will make your bathroom feel like a hotel. You don't need to buy expensive luxury towels. Walmart, Target, Amazon. Just make sure they're bright, white, fluffy, and only used for staging because they show dirt real fast. Also replace your shower curtain. If it's patterned or faded or dated or you got it in the 1990s, go with a simple white fabric curtain. Notice I said fabric. Don't just hang the white plastic liner. This is a small investment that will make a surprisingly big difference in the photos, and you can take it with you. Replace every light bulb. Walk through your entire house. Every bulb in every light should work and they should match. I would choose a warm white color throughout the house. Nothing looks stranger than walking into one room where it's a blue daylight bulb and then a warm white in the next one. So consistency matters. And while you're changing those bulbs, take an extra 30 seconds and clean the glass light fixture. You'd be surprised how much extra light you're going to see when it's not filled with dust. And you know those bugs like to collect at the bottom of them. So take care of that while you're changing the bulbs. It's a tiny detail, but clean fixtures will make the entire home feel better maintained. Another cheap fix, replace your front doormat. Take an honest look at your doormat. They get faded, they get dirty. If it's curling at the edges or it used to have the word hello and now you can only see hell, it's time to replace it. If you can't replace it, just remove it. A tired old doormat is not the first impression you want buyers to have. The last cheap fix is fresh flowers from like Trader Joe's or your grocery store. Take them out of the plastic, put them in a nice vase, and put them on your dining room table or your kitchen island, and it's gonna look awesome. If you have $100, let's start with fresh mulch. Mulch may be one of the highest return investments because it's cheap and it makes your yard look great. You also need to take care of your yard. Edge the landscaping, trim the bushes, pull the weeds, mow the lawn. Get rid of all those random lawn ornaments that seem to collect. Your landscaping tells buyers how well you've cared for everything. Remember, they've already started judging your house before they ever ring the doorbell or before the realtor is standing there getting the lockbox open. One of the biggest impacts is new bedding, especially in your primary bedroom. If your comforter is really worn or you're rocking a crazy oversized floral print from decades ago, replace it. Think hotel room simple. White, clean. You can put a duvet over an old comforter. You can just buy a new quilt on Amazon with matching pillow shams. You don't want to leave the old pillow shams. It will transform your room and it'll make your room look amazing online in the photos. You can buy it online or go to Home Goods. You don't have to spend a fortune. So this is if you have a few $100s. But now let's talk about if you need to spend a little more money and where the best place for that is. Let's say you have $500. Let's get a deep clean of the house. If there's one thing worth spending money on, it's this, a deep clean. Unless your house is spotless already, but I have 3 kids and dogs and cats and it gets dusty. So hire the professionals, dust the ceiling fans, check out your return air vents because those always look super gross. Light switches in bathrooms look really gross. Look for fingerprints, soap scum, grimy grout. A dirty home immediately plants doubt in a buyer's mind. They start wondering, if I can see this dirt, what can't I see? A sparkling clean home tells buyers it's been well cared for. Okay, and here's the big one. Let's say you have a couple $1,000s. Replace the worn out appliances. This is what I hear a lot, but Jamie, it still works. It's like a white hot point stove from like 25 years ago. Buyers aren't buying functionality, they're buying a feeling. If you walk into the kitchen and you have a stainless steel fridge and a stainless steel dishwasher and this yellow oven and stove, get rid of it. It's a little bit of money and it's gonna make a huge impact. Now, I'm not saying you need a Sub-Zero fridge or a Viking range. Most buyers aren't expecting luxury appliances, but matching clean stainless steel appliances will make an older kitchen feel dramatically more current. And if you have an appliance that's broken, like I always feel like it's the microwave handle, just get a new over-the-counter microwave, replace it. It shows that you cared for your home and your buyers are going to appreciate it in their offer. The same goes for carpet. I hear a lot, well, what if the buyers just rip it out? Who cares? They made an offer on your house. I don't care if they rip it out, but if it's older, worn carpet, it has the black around the edges, please get a quote to at least talk about replacing the carpet that's really bad. Notice what wasn't on my list? A complete kitchen remodel, brand new custom kitchen cabinets or bathroom cabinets, a whole home renovation. Most sellers don't need those things. The goal isn't to create your dream house. You're leaving it, okay? We're trying to create a home that buyers easily picture themselves living in. Every house is different, and that's exactly why my team walks through every home before we list it. We help our sellers decide where spending money, whether it's zero money or $5,000, where are they going to see the highest ROI and where they're better off saving that money. So if you're thinking about selling and you need specific advice to your home, I'd love to help. Even if you're not in my area, I can find a realtor. I can find you a realtor, Jamie, where you live. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which one of these staging tips surprised you the most, or which one have you tried? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.